What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now today we're going to be checking out some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, and maybe afterwards I'll throw in some Black Ops Cold War just to end off the rest of the clips and stuff like that. And also, before we hop into the commentary, just very quickly, tomorrow is the day that we're returning to our stream schedule again. So if you guys don't know, I have been on a little bit of a break, but I am going to be returning on Wednesday. So if you guys want to catch me live stream any video games, if you want to squad up with me, chat with me, or just support the daily grind, I'm up there live streaming for about like 5, 6, anywhere up to even 8 hours every single day, starting around 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You guys can go directly over to my channel from the link in the description. But ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk about a solution for the Call of Duty community that would fix everybody's issue, no matter what it is, whether it's connection, skill-based matchmaking, or even down to just primarily the cheating situation in this game as well. This could single-handedly solve everything. Now, I know I actually did make a couple of commentaries about this in the past, but there are a lot of new faces over here, so I would like to make kind of a second version of this commentary, but branch it out a little bit, because in the past commentaries, I heavily discussed how server browsers can really help you against bad connection and skill-based matchmaking. It's the ultimate solution for that. As we all know, skill-based matchmaking is probably one of the biggest issues when it comes to COD. Not only does it make the community have to sweat every single game that they play, unlike in any other game out there, and trust me, I play pretty much every FPS game you could possibly think about. Call of Duty, for no reason in the casual playlist, is the most non-stop sweatfest game ever invented. You can go to any game, and in their casual playlists, you can just casually play. That's why it's called casual. But for some reason in COD, it's a different story. And because they have such a thick skill-based matchmaking system in place, not only is it making people want to quit the game because they don't want to compete anymore, they just want to find a casual game that they can actually enjoy after work, but it messes with the connection as well. You see, not everybody in the world is at the same skill level as each other, so they have to really minimize and look for the exact replicas of your playstyle, which really goes in depth because they don't just look at KD, they look at your score, the playstyle, the weapons you like to use, the parts of the maps that you actually rotate around. They look at every fine detail of your gameplay when you're playing a match of Call of Duty. And just think how complex that is to go through all those details of your own playstyle. Now they have to match that to another player, so they have to search across the globe to find individuals who are exactly like you. That's nearly impossible, which is why not only does it take a while to find lobbies, but at the same time, it will literally take you across the globe to connections that are horrible, 100, 150, 200 plus ping lobbies that it forces you to play in. It doesn't give you an option. You can't region lock it. You can't search for pings. You can't do anything of that sort. It forces you into that lobby, and if you back out, guess what it's going to do again? It's going to reevaluate your stats, still see that you're a good player, and they're going to find the same exact competition, search across the globe, bad connection. There's no way around it. It's stupid. It's actually a mind-blowingly stupid idea that they actually still have this implemented into the game, and the community hasn't revolted enough to get it changed. At least a region lock. For Christ's sakes, at least give us a region lock. Allow us to pick East or West Coast servers if it really has to come down to that. But they don't. They simply do not. But guess what a server browser does for you? It will allow you to pick any server that you want. You can pick the maps, the rotation of maps you want to play, the connection of the lobbies, whether you do want to go to a high ping server, maybe, you know, your friend is across the globe and he wants to play on a better ping server. Yeah, you can go ahead, join his ping server, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you're playing solo or you want your own better connection, you can look for the best ping servers out there. I mean, I don't know how this is not mandatory in any FPS game. Ping is king. That has been a saying since the beginning of time. Everybody knows that connection is king when it comes to FPS games. So why are they prioritizing skill over connection? That should never be the case. It should be connection over skill. And again, with the server browser, it will allow you to do that. And the skill-based matchmaking as well. It doesn't force you against competition 24/7. It's a random amount of players in every single game. It's just people who are just surfing across the server browser that are going to click in that game. They're going to join in, and every game you hit auto assign, or it just randomly generates the teams and it plops you right back into the game. It never forces you to back out of the games, reorganize the algorithm of your stats, and make sure that they pinpoint the exact competition. It's not like that. It's not like that. You simply join a server. If you don't like it, you back out and you join another server. But that's not the only benefit of having a server browser. Now, a lot of people will probably think that if they do add a server browser into the game, Activision will be losing out on a ton of money because obviously skill-based matchmaking protects the noobs, so the noobs spend more money in their game. But if they add a server browser into Call of Duty games, which will pretty much remove skill-based matchmaking as a whole, I feel like the funds will not only double, but probably triple, because the noobs will eventually find lobbies of their own that they will enjoy, and also people will start purchasing their own servers. And a lot of these games that have server browsers, you're able to pay money to own your own server with your own rules, and you're able to kick, ban, do whatever you want in your own games. Now, of course, there's going to be official servers as well on the side, official Activision servers that won't have annoying admins who get feisty on you and want to ban you every 5 seconds because you're doing decent in their game, or all these crazy loadouts and stuff. No, it'll just be the official game and these official servers. But there will still be, on the other hand, side servers that people can purchase, and this will give Activision twice the amount of money, because now the noobs will get into more, balanced out lobbies where they will get their butts kicked. They will have really hard competition, and skill-based matchmaking won't be there to protect them. But that will encourage the noobs to go purchase their own servers. They'll have their own rules. They'll be able to kick and ban whoever they want, so if any sweats start joining in there, they can say, bye-bye sweats, get out of this lobby, and they can make it their own game. And at the same time, they'll enjoy it so much from having their private servers that they will buy in-game content, in-game cosmetics, and it'll make Activision a fortune. But not only does purchasing servers help out the noobs, but it also helps out the mass majority of the community who are tired of cheaters. Now, in Warzone, obviously, they can't add a server browser, so in Warzone, cheating, I don't know how they're going to handle that, especially in a free-to-play game. It's just going to happen forever, I guess. But when it comes to multiplayer, it's extremely hard for a small team of developers to constantly put out ban waves, constantly try to find people who are cheating, find people who are doing something wrong with proof and evidence from other people who are accusing them. It's a lot of work for a development team to be able to manage that many cheaters. But if you have people with their own custom lobbies who have admins, yes, every once in a while you will run into lobbies who have annoying admins who just ban people because, they're better than them. But at the end of the day, a lot of admins aren't like that. There's a lot of servers out there with very reliable people who know what a cheater looks like. So instead of having to wait 10 years for Activision support to actually respond to you or actually take action on the cheaters that are in the multiplayer experience, instead of waiting for them to do it, you can literally just say, hey, admin, this guy's cheating. Can you spectate them? They go spectate them. If they're literally aiming through walls, bam, right on the spot, they're banned. They're no longer in the lobby. It's instant. It's so much easier to communicate with admins and owners of servers, people who pay money to have servers in the game, than it is to actually contact Activision support. It's two completely different worlds. Hence why, when I go back and play older games like Call of Duty 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, any Call of Duty game with a server browser on PC, there's no cheaters. There's not a single cheater in any one of those games, but when I branch out and go back to a game that has, just regular matchmaking, no server browser, you'll find cheaters every once in a while. And especially on console, you'll find them everywhere. But of course, in the games that have server browsers for Call of Duty, there is not a single cheater in sight. And you want to know why? Because they actively ban them on the spot. There's not a chance for any cheaters to get into those lobbies, so the cheaters at a certain point won't even bother trying to get back into that game. They'll just go out and they'll play on the official servers instead because it's much easier to work around Activision's matchmaking. Server browsers are the solution for every problem in COD. Sweating, connection, and cheaters would all be resolved by simply adding in a server browser. But I feel like Activision is either one, they're too scared to change the formula they already have going on, or two, maybe server browsers just aren't good for money. Personally, I think they are good because I've known multiple people in the past, especially with old Battlefield games like Battlefield 4 and even present games as well, who love to purchase their own servers, who love to make their own rules and make their own unique taste on the game and pick their own maps for rotation. People love doing that. So I feel like Activision would make some money off of that, but I don't know, maybe the current system they have is making them a fortune, and they're okay with completely stripping us of our freedom of being able to pick the connection that we want. It's not only bad enough that we have to pay for our internet connection, and then, of course, PlayStation and Xbox players that get scammed to pay for their internet connection twice with a membership, and then third, you have to go through a skill-based matchmaking that doesn't even allow you to use your internet connection. No matter how good it is, it doesn't matter. They're just going to connect you with someone across the world. It's nothing you can do about it. But guys, I'm going to leave the commentary off there. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live streams of video games, I do it over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.